Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to tell you some ways that you can continue to make money on Poshmark while you are stuck at home. So also I will be posting vlogs on my other channel, which I will link down below, so make sure you check those out as well. Okay, so a lot of people stuck at home right now and they want to continue to make an income, obviously. So I'm going to give you 5 tips to keep your Poshmark business going, and hopefully these will help you to make things a little bit more convenient. The first thing that I want you to know is that you can schedule a pickup from the US Postal Service. So you actually do not have to take your packages to the post office. You can go online to the USPS website and you can put in a request for them to come and pick up your packages, as long as they are priority packages. You can't do it for first class, but you can do it for priority. All Poshmark packages ship priority, so this is completely possible for you to do. I will say, just a little disclaimer, it is up to the discretion of the mail person whether they come and pick up your packages or not. So I highly recommend this for people. At least talk to your postal person, you know, once or twice. Make sure they know that they're supposed to come and get your packages. Obviously do not leave your packages somewhere where they are not safe or where they could get taken or anything like that. So this is completely up to your discretion, but you know, if you live in a neighborhood, if you live in a place where you feel okay letting the post office pick up your packages from your porch, absolutely schedule a pickup. Something else you can do is you can buy, we call them farm mailboxes or rural mailboxes. They're giant mailboxes that you can put a lot of stuff in. I will link one down below in the description box so you can see an example of what I'm talking about. I have one. It is an amazing thing for, you know, if you just have, you know, some poly mailers with stuff in them, you can absolutely put those. It will hold a decent amount of stuff, especially if they are in poly mailers. Also, most of the boxes will fit in these mailboxes as well. They are giant mailboxes. So again, I'll link one down below so that you can have an example of one, but it will be like a game changer if you don't want to have to go to the post office. My next tip for you is to stay active on the app as much as you can. You want to be listing on the app. That is your first priority, is to list items. If you run out of items to list, there are a couple things you can do. You can re-photograph your older items. That will help them to get more eyes on them. You know, go through your old stuff, your old photos. Maybe, you know, it was before you got a lighting kit or before you got a background, and retake the photos for those items and relist those items. I don't normally recommend deleting stuff and relisting it, but you know, if you run out of inventory and don't have a way to get more inventory, you can definitely retake your photos and, you know, list the items again. My next tip for you is to share on the app as much as possible. So you want to be sharing your items, because every single time you share your items, it pushes them to the top of the search results, as well as putting them into news feeds based on the algorithm. So every single time you share an item, it moves it to the top of the search results for when people are searching for that item, and they will be more likely to see it. It puts it into the news feeds of people that it thinks would be interested in that item, and that is due to the algorithm. So when you're sharing your items, all of your items aren't going to all of your followers, but that does help give your items some organic exposure in the Poshmark newsfeed. But more importantly, it's pushing it to the top of the search results, and it's kind of keeping it fresh and keeping it near the top, because people are only going to scroll so far, you know, when they're searching for something. So you want your items to be at the top of the search results. Lots of you have messaged me about joining my share group. As usual, if you would like to join my share group, send me an email to poshbosshelp@gmail.com. It's over 300 members. We share every day, morning, night, during the last party. It's just a great place for you to kind of build some consistency in your sharing, and to help you kind of get into a routine of sharing your items and having other people share your items. It also helps because when you go in there and you share other people's items, they're going to share yours in return. So versus you know, just kind of sharing randomly on Poshmark, and people may or may not share your items back. So definitely email me if you're interested in joining us. My next tip for you is to order the supplies you need and have them shipped to your house. You can order the free supplies off of the post office website. You can order poly mailers off of Amazon or from You Pack and Ship. I will link some down below for you. You know, just stock up on stuff you need. Tape, poly mailers, labels if you have a label maker, paper if you have a printer, just anything that's going to help you that you can kind of keep in stock to keep you from having to go out and get stuff. My next tip for you is mostly for if you run out of inventory to list. Start looking around your house for things to list. We all have stuff in our closets that we don't wear. You don't necessarily have to go out and source for stuff or buy anything. So just look around your house and see if you can find some stuff that you want to list on Poshmark. It could be men's, women's, kids, home decor, you know, anything that fits within the Poshmark guidelines. You might also look into listing other stuff, especially if you have like video games and stuff like that. You can list those on Mercari and eBay. If you want to get into more cross-posting things, my cross-posting course is linked down below. It teaches you all about Poshmark, Etsy, Mercari, and eBay and what sells best on each platform. So if you want to get into cross-posting, that way more eyes will be on your items. That will help you tremendously in learning how to do that. Also, if you run out of items to list and you are crafty, you can make items to sell. Make jewelry, make home decor, paint things, anything small that you can ship that falls within Poshmark's guidelines. You know, signs, jewelry. If you can knit stuff, scarves, hats. It's really a great time to start thinking outside the box in terms of getting inventory. But, you know, just keep your mind going. Again, think outside of the box. Think of stuff that you can list. Think of stuff that you can make money on. Start looking around your house. We all have stuff in our house that we can sell. So this is my video, 5 tips to help you keep making money when you are stuck at home. I hope you guys are doing well out there, and thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will see you in